Azania, a small African nation plagued by unrest and injustice. I had heard whispers of its growing turmoil, whispers that carried across borders and reached Wakanda. There was talk of superpowered mercenaries, of violence brewing in the shadows, and worst of all, a nuclear threat. I could not ignore it. The world may see Wakanda as an isolated nation, but I know our duty goes beyond our borders. It was then that I received an urgent message from Malaika, Wakanda's ambassador to France. This is what we look like in comic books. Malaika. Just saying her name brought memories rushing back. Memories of a brilliant, bold woman who once challenged me in ways few could. She had always been fiercely loyal to Wakanda, and her message confirmed my suspicions. "Malaika, what have you uncovered?" I asked when we met in Paris. Her expression was as resolute as ever, but I could sense the weight of her burden. "Moise," she said, naming an exiled council member I had not thought of in years. He came to me with a warning. A nuclear weapon is being prepared, and the real danger isn't the superpowered convoy. It's the devastation that will follow if they succeed. Her words set my mind racing. The situation was worse than I had imagined. I explained my plan to intercept the convoy, but she interrupted me. Her voice was sharp, but I could hear the fear beneath it. "You can't do this, T'Challa. You can't put Wakanda at risk." And then, to my shock, she drew a pistol on me. A futile gesture, of course. My vibranium suit would protect me, but the act was not meant to harm. It was meant to make me stop and listen. "Malaika, what are you doing?" I asked calmly. Her voice broke as she replied, "I can't lose you, T'Challa. Not again." In that moment, I saw her not as Wakanda's ambassador, not as the capable strategist who had always stood by our nation, but as the woman who still cared for me deeply. I lowered my guard, not as a king, but as a man, and told her we would face this threat together. The search led us to the heart of Azania's case. As we traveled, old feelings resurfaced. We spoke of the past, of what we had lost and what we had fought to protect. I realized how much I had missed her presence, her insight, her unwavering strength. But our path was not without peril. When we located the bomb, Malaika was attacked by a figure wearing a Black Panther suit, an imposter, skilled and deadly. I wanted to rush to her aid, but she held her ground. Her resilience gave me the time I needed to disarm the weapon and prevent catastrophe. When the dust settled, I turned to her, my gratitude unspoken but understood. "You were incredible," I said. She simply nodded, as if saving lives was just another day's work. The imposter escaped, leaving behind more questions than answers. I knew I had to return to Wakanda and uncover the truth, but Malaika made a different choice. She would remain abroad, continuing her vital work for our nation. As we parted, the weight of our shared history hung between us. I wanted to ask her to come home, but I knew her heart belonged not just to Wakanda, but to the world she sought to better. Malaika will always hold a piece of my heart. She is a part of Wakanda, a part of me. And though we walk separate paths, I know our destinies are forever intertwined. Links to our story are in the description box. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.